We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Good afternoon, tubers. Matt M. Roy back once again. Back to you on a very cold and very damp December 9th, 2017. And when I say cold, it is just barely warm enough to be raining. It is like right about 36, 37 now, so theoretically it could be doing either, but here it's just been rain. However, tonight, around 7:30, they do predict a little bit of snow our way. How much? Maybe up to an inch, but more realistically just like a light dusting. But the fact that everything is wet on the ground means that there is a good chance at least some of it will stick. What have I been up to the last few days? Well, just been kind of busy, doing a lot of work around the house. We did finally decorate the other day. I will show you the final decorations. I was going to film when we were decorating, but unfortunately, Mom decided that she wanted to watch TV, and so did Dad, so that kind of put the kibosh on that. But I think you'll enjoy what we've put up. We only put up two small trees, the little fiber optic trees, because while we're going to be gone, we do not trust our cats to not knock it down. Dad said, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'll bungee cord and make sure he doesn't get to it." Mom and I are like, you know what? We're not going to be here. We're not going to be able to enjoy that Christmas tree. So let's just forget about it and not even put it up. And that's what we did. Other than that, I finally got that Epson Workforce printer up. That was a chore. I wound up having to connect that two different ways. Most of my computers connected to one router, except for the one downstairs, which I have connected to the older FiOS router. So the only way I was able to get that hooked up was to do a Wi-Fi direct connection from that computer to the printer. And to do that, I had to actually add a second wireless card. So I actually have two wireless cards in that computer. One to power the regular Wi-Fi network to get the internet, and the second card is to be able to use the printer. That card connects directly from the computer to the printer. So after about an hour or two of fiddling around with that, I was finally able to get it working. Awesome. Hopefully I won't have to worry about that for a while. Number 3, guys, and I am going to show you tomorrow morning, I have most definitely crushed that 300-pound barrier. I checked 2 scales in 2 different places. The scale that Dad swears by is accurate. That one had me weight right at about 297, and the Weight Watcher scale that I bought had me right at 298. So I'm going to take the average of those. I'm going to say 297.5. That is awesome, guys. I really blew that goal away. I really thought that I was going to hit that mark maybe right around Christmas. So let's see. This is the 9th, so that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. About 15 days, about half a month before I thought I would. So that is awesome. And like I said, you guys can do it too. Make sure that you are cutting back. Make sure that you follow all of my instructions, and it definitely should work for you. Next goal for me, 280. Then 260, and then eventually maybe 240. We'll see how that goes, but my next short-term goal is 280, which I hope to hit by March, and then 260, which I really hope to hit by the summer, because at that point, I think I'll feel a lot more comfortable being in a bathing suit and not actually wearing a shirt. We'll have to see about the skin issues, but you know what? At this point, I don't care. I'm feeling so good. I really don't care what other people think, right? Well, Mom and I and Dad, 3 of us are headed out to see a movie. We're going to see, what's the name of that movie? Big Daddy 2, the one with Mel Gibson, Will Ferrell, John Lithgow. It's supposed to be pretty funny. It's not going to be the best movie, but you know what? Sometimes you want to see kind of a crappy movie, you know what I mean? It's like one of those crappy, kind of like grown-up movies, but oddly enough, it did get a 6.2 out of 10, which is fairly high for this type of movie, so we're going to head out to there. I need to put some gloves on because my hands are freezing at this point. This is probably going to wind up being another multi-day vlog. We'll see what happens, and I will talk to you guys when I get home. Before we actually head out, I got one more thing to show you. I almost forgot. As cold as it's been, and we have had some days right around freezing, so you can see Mom's knockout roses are still partially bloomed. We got that one in a partial bloom. We got one right here in a full bloom. That's absolutely gorgeous. So it's really cool to see. Probably not much longer. The next real frost, probably at the beginning of this coming week, maybe the end of next week, you're probably going to see the end of these. Let's go check and see. I don't think that the white roses are up anymore. Now, the plant's there, but the buds have gone. You can see where they were trying to rebud, but I don't think they're going to make it because, like I said, it's just getting really too cold at this point. Well, I can see Dad's ready. I will talk to you guys this time for sure when I get back. All right, tubers, so Mom is about done decorating. We are back home from the movie, by the way. You can see over there some of the decorations, but she doesn't want me to show them to you yet because she isn't quite finished. And I'm being tripped up here by a Mr. Baxter. You silly. Been bugging me for food. Typical cats, right? I'm going to head upstairs because I want to check on a few things. Guess I could show you the few little touches we did up here. So I'm going to turn this around and show you what we got done. What's the matter, Baxter? You enjoying Christmas? You're my little Christmas kitty. We got you in December. Baxter. Baxter. Yeah, he doesn't want any of it. Ooh, a little too bright for you. Okay, we'll leave you alone. So, first thing I did, or Mom did, I should say, she bought these little bows here from Dollar Tree last year. She put one there, and then she put one right over there. And as I'm talking, Milo is sitting right down at the bottom of the steps. What you want, Milo? He's so funny. Okay, yeah, just go clean yourself. No? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What? What? What is it? What is it? What you want? What you want? You want to play? Sometimes I'll play with my finger. You gonna play with my finger? Go play with my finger? Oh, oh, what you got? What you got? What's my got? You got my finger, huh? Oh, go get that. Go get that finger. He tires and gets bored very easily, this cat. All right, tubers, let me pause this for a few minutes, and I'll bring you downstairs and show you the rest of our Christmas decorations. But that is about it for upstairs. All right, while I have a minute, let me turn this off. I'm going to show you guys my new printer. This is the one I picked up for about $50, $52 on Black Friday. This is the Epson Workforce WF 2760. This is a printer, scanner, copier, and a fax, though I don't have a phone line over here, so I don't have the fax feature hooked up. I'll just go hit the back button, it'll wake it up there. You can see right there you got your options. Now, one cool thing I found out about this was, you go into the network section here, and you go into setup. If you look here, it says Wi-Fi direct setup. Now, I'm not going to actually put that. Click that. What that actually lets you do is set up a direct connection between a computer's wireless card and the printer itself. And that works well for me because I actually have two separate networks in here, and that allows me to hook up the computer downstairs directly to this printer. So basically I did it that way, and now every single computer in the house is physically, I won't say physically, is hooked up to this printer, mostly by Wi-Fi, except for the computers in here, which I do actually have an Ethernet port. I hope you guys can see that. It's hard to get back there right now with all the junk I have in my room. Yes, no comments about how dirty it is, please. I know my room's cluttered. The one thing I don't like about this printer, and I can live with it, one tray. Basically here, you have one tray to do everything. If you want to print out photos, you got to take the paper out. You got to readjust the tray here, and then you can print photos. But you know what? That's okay with me because I have a separate printer that does 3x5, 4x6, and 5x8. And the very few times I might need to do an 8x10, I'm okay with doing this. So other than that, she is not a bad printer. Let me put the paper in here, back in here before I forget. And it is a little tricky because this one needs to be all the way out. I'm going to have to do this later because I need two hands for it. There we go. There she be. And then this can just go right back in there. But for $52, I really can't complain. This printer sells all day long for about $120 or $100 to $120 on a normal day. It does have the document feeder up here. Also has the flatbed scanner. So yeah, not a bad printer at all. I know people have mixed feelings about Epsons. I've had Epsons in the past. never really had a big problem with them. The one thing I will tell you about Epsons are you do not want to leave your print cartridges in there for more than like 3 to 5 months, because I have had them dry up, and on Epsons, when the print cartridges dry up, you might as well chuck the printer out, because you could put new ink cartridges in there till you're blue in the face, and it still will not print properly. All right, tubers, back with you again. I want to take a couple of minutes here to talk about something serious, and I think Baxter just jumped up on the bed. I don't know if you guys can see him or not. There he is. But I think this time of year we tend to take things for granted, things and people. I was just reading some Facebook pages, and God kind of put this on my heart. One about this 14-year-old girl that had a stroke, and she can no longer breathe on her own, and she has no feeling from the waist down. And, when I think about things like that, I think about how blessed we are, to be in this kind of position. For the most part, we all have our health, we have family, we have friends. I don't want anybody to ever take that for granted. It is so important, so vitally important that we continue to, love life, for one, but two, take every day as a blessing from God. And that is, it's absolutely true. The other thing I wanted to mention was when you look at what we have compared to the rest of the world, and my very, very good friend Lorette, you know who you are, sent me a little video through Facebook, and it said that if you have the one that stuck out to me was, if you have your parents and they're alive and they're still together, you are an oddity even in this country. I mean, think about that. I may be in the minority, but for those of you out there that are maybe feeling a little bit down this year, but have that support system, count your blessings, man. I mean, you can't really, you can't really complain. We live basically in the richest country in the world. I mean, not just monetarily, but culturally, almost every single aspect of this country, we are richer than most other parts of the world. And you just really got to count your blessings. Don't ever take anything for granted. We're never promised tomorrow. It could all end tomorrow. An asteroid could hit the Earth. We could get sick. That's why got to embrace life, and that's what I have been trying to do, and I think I am succeeding, and I hope you guys are too. It's one reason I want to start doing some more live streams, and I know I'm not the greatest with the live streams. I tend to kind of choke up at some points in there, but you know what? I think it's important. I'm going to try to do some more, especially when we're up visiting the family. I have an idea for one as well. Tonight may be our first snowfall of the year, which is very odd for it to be on December 9th. Here we usually don't see snow until January, maybe even February, so we'll see what happens. If it does start snowing anytime soon, I am going to try to live stream that, and I'll probably just call it something like our first snowfall of the season. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the vlog. I do want to go down and show you guys decorations. Mom should be just about finishing up now. So next thing you see will be our few Christmas decorations that we did this year. Catch you guys on the flip side. Alright, tubers, I'm about to finish off this vlog for today, but before I do, I'm going to show you guys some of our Christmas decorations. Mom didn't go crazy this year because we're not going to be here, but she did put a few things out, starting with these poinsettia oven mitts. She always kind of hangs them over here for good measure. She got a little dish set here, pretty festive. Then she hung her little bells up here. Nice little sleigh centerpiece. You guys probably remember a lot of these from last year. Laptop I'm working on. Ha 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 ha. Peace, joy, and love placemats. I'm burning this pine-scented candle just to give a nice ambiance here. Got this little centerpiece here. This could be Christmas or fall, but we always used it for Christmas. Coming to the bulk of the decorations, Dad's sitting right here.
How you doing, everybody?
Hey, hey.
Merry Christmas.
Dad says Merry Christmas. He got the little stick of mistletoe there. We hang off of the ceiling fan. I always get a kick out of that. Mom's got a few these baskets hanging up right here. Some stuff above the little house there, decorated for Christmas. Mom's wreath here, which is usually on, but I think, did the batteries die in this?
No, I couldn't reach it.
Yeah, the batteries we think are dead in this, but this does light up. My stocking here, which I'm not going to do this year because, once again, we're not going to be here. Then we got some decorations up there. We got a little candle holder. One of our few Christmas trees here, these little ones here, that's just little fiber optic ones. It's a ornament that Mom got me this past year because she knows I love cats. See, this is the sesquicentennial 150th anniversary. Where was this one from?
I can't say.
Can't remember where that was from.
These are
from the trips. Do you remember where that
that's
one was from?
Gettysburg.
That's from Gettysburg. Okay. This one is from the Biltmore Estate. This one up here is the St. Louis Arch, Gateway to the West. I had the hardest time taking that out of the wrapping. Merry Christmas with my name on it.
That's also.
Oh, that was also from the Biltmore. Oh, yes, definitely. And then we got one here, which is kind of lowly. This is from the Hearst Castle. I was never at the Biltmore, but as a lot of you guys probably know, I did go to the Hearst Castle. This is a candle lamp. Who makes this?
It's Lennox.
Lennox, thank you. This is a Lennox candle lamp, a very good friend of hers. We don't have it lit, but you can see basically just put a tea candle in there. Absolutely beautiful. We love this every year. Dad and Mom together put up this little garland that they put on the mantle every year. This is kind of a bear, especially with the berries and the pine cones to put up. But as you can see, it looks absolutely beautiful with the little candle sconces. Now, these are not real candles. They look like it, though. As you can see, it's basically just a fake wick that moves around. But if you don't see it from there, if you look at it from this angle, it actually looks like a real candle. Going across here, same thing on the other side. Then over here, we have Dad's special Christmas village that he picked up at the thrift store one year. And here is a Christmas kitty who's about to be very naughty. I'm going to see what he does. As you can see, we got our little LED Christmas tree that we got. I don't know, you got that at Dollar something, Dollar General?
I got that at Rite Aid.
Rite Aid, okay.
I have one in the dining room.
My mistake, she got that one at Rite Aid. Oh, okay. Good boy.
Plays Christmas carols, too.
Which we won't play here for copyright reasons. Let's see what we got here. We have the bakery, the Holly Mountain Skate and Ski Shop, the Ski Lodge. We have the toy shop right there, somebody's house, and then, of course, you have the ski lift, and then you have the bottom part, basically where they ride up and down on the ski lift. And you got some skiers. It looks like this one fell on his butt. These two guys are okay, though. You got a couple of children here playing and building a snowman. Let's see, what is that? It's hard to tell. Ice skating. No, it looks like they're enjoying some treats there. And then you have the lowly baker trying to sell his goods right in front of the bakery. So that is it for the living room area. Let's go ahead and bring you in, and I'll show you Mom's dining room. Oh, actually, before that, let's show you what we got in the hallway here. This is actually what I made for the thumbnail. This is the other one of those fiber optic trees that we have. And here, Mom has a couple candle sconces she's actually using just to give a little more decoration. Put a little poinsettia wreath up here, I guess you would call that. And Mom has her interchangeable plates. We have peace, joy, hope, and love. Very, very nice. I love these decorations. Mom, you have good taste. Mom always has good taste. She's got another wreath up there. And I did show you guys the bows before, but I'll show you. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 up there. But I think the cat's been trying to get at that one. Naughty, naughty. Off, off. He knows better. This is our dining room, little table runner there with another one of these centerpieces. You noticing a theme here? We do like our centerpieces in this house. Mom even decorated this little chandelier here, a couple of Christmas balls, and the one in the middle here that's hanging down. Mom's little beautiful angel wreath here that I love to see every year. It's got the little poinsettias and pine cones. Yes, we do like poinsettias in this house as well. The beautiful angel. Love this wreath. Another centerpiece, guys. I think, what are we counting now? I think that's about 5, right? Well, they look good in this house, believe it or not. And last but not least, another one of those LED Christmas trees. And that wraps it up for the Christmas decorations this year. I hope you guys really enjoyed this vlog. Hope you saw the live stream. You really enjoyed that too. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Please continue to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.